Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I am playing around with the MAC Glow Play and... today I'm playing around with the MAC Glow Play and Loud and Clear pieces from the... Did I say MAC? MAC so kindly sent me a few products to play around with. So we are going to do just that and see what they're all about. I obviously have nothing on my face yet, so I'm gonna quickly run through that. I'm not gonna talk you through it, just show you the products that I'm using and listen to a podcast while I'm doing that, ha ha ha, because that's fun for me. So let's hop into it, okay? Cue my really cool music now. Okay, I'm putting on a podcast, ha ha ha. So I got my bronzer on, which I used this Marc Jacobs one in Tantastic 104 Omega bronzer. Oh man, how did I have this for so long and never used it is all I can say. New favorite. Got a decent little base here. Tried this Laura Mercier Flawless Radiance Perfecting Foundation for the first time in 1W1 Ivory, and it is so light, so nice. I'm not a super foundation person, so if I can find something that's like very sheer and like just enough coverage to like hide a little bit of my pigmentation on my cheeks, I'm in love. And then my Glossier Stretch Concealer in Light 10. It's probably one of my favorite concealers because I don't want a lot. I just want a little. But now that I've done all that, let's jump into the actual products that I'm trying out today. MAC sent me the Strobe cream in Peach Light. I'm not sure how this exactly works, but I'm assuming it's like somewhat of a highlight situation maybe. Well, that's nice. Maybe I should have put that on to begin with. It's like a more subtle version of Charlotte Tilbury's Hollywood Flawless Filter, I think. Just basing it off of what it looks like on my hand. I'm just gonna apply in a couple of spots to make me a little bit glowier. But next time I think I would put this on probably before my foundation. I wasn't thinking. Okay, yeah. Pretty. Oh, okay, I can kind of see the peach. I don't know if you can though. Whatever. So, I'm going to start with the two eyeshadows that they did send me. I got the Bougie Babe and Paint by Umber. So this is the Paint by Umber, and this is the Bougie Babe. Paint by Umber is kind of calling to me just because it's lighter, but also in high school I had an art teacher that just loved umber. It was his go-to shade, I guess, for painting, all things art related. I'm just gonna put Paint by Umber all over my lid and kind of go from there and see what happens. It's gonna be more like a natural, subtle type thing, just because that's what it's gonna be. We're not going crazy. Also, I would like to note that I have yet to clean my makeup brushes again, so I might have a horrible scare again. Me likey that. I'm still trying to find a background solution until I get my office painted. So that is why I'm sitting in front of a painting. Just buffing that out with a clean brush. Now this is the Bougie Babe. I'm gonna go in with a more packed brush and put it here. Guess I could pull you guys in a little bit closer. Hi. That's not gonna work. It's just a pretty simple wash of color. I'm feeling that. a little bit more of the umber underneath here. Pull the color down a bit. And then I'm gonna go back into a Bougie Babe with like a more fine angled brush and just put that along the lash line on the bottom. There is virtually no fallout from the eyeshadow, which is super nice. Blended really easy. I didn't have to work too hard at it. I'm gonna take the highlighter that I was sent. It is the Postmodernist Peach, and use it in my inner corner as an eyeshadow, because why the heck not? That's not working so well. Maybe we'll try a finger. Oh yeah, that's better. And my eyelids are so dry. Been eating a lot of grapefruits lately. Delightful, but also just the citrus, especially in the wintertime, I feel like eats my skin off. So that's the eye look. I guess I could pop on some mascara. All right, we're back. I used Bare Minerals Lashtopia. It's my mascara du jour. How about we jump into the blushes? I have a couple favorites just based on the way that they look. First of all, So Natural. Yeah. And then, which one was it? That's Peachy. I don't know what happened to it on its way over here. I think I might have dropped it. Anyway, it's a little smushed, but luckily it's more of a cream formula, so it just smushed right back into the packaging. So I'm kind of thinking I want to use 2 of these. However, I have 3 other ones, so maybe I'll just swatch them all so we can kind of get an idea. And I think I'm going to do one side sponge application, and then the other side brush. Let's give it a whirl. For So Natural, let's do the sponge. So apparently, oh, that is so creamy. It's very buildable color. I feel like this is the type of blush that you would use on like a no makeup type day. When you're like, oh, this is just my natural flush. It's the type of blush that I think is very hard to screw up. I'm into it. Let's try a brush with That's Peachy on my left side. I'm just dipping the brush straight into it. We'll see how this goes. Okay, so this is a little bit darker. Woohoo! But it also blends out really easy. I also have rosacea on my cheeks, so it is incredibly difficult to actually tell when it's my blush that's doing this or if it's my skin underneath that's just like, because that happens very often to me. Like already this has gone down a ton, and I think it's probably my cheek, not the actual blush. So apologies for that, but bear with me here. Maybe if I'm not so aggressive with my cheek. But I think either way, I mean, honestly, I think you could just apply with your fingers too and it's fine. But both of those colors, gorgeous. Okay, well, I'm gonna leave it at that. And now I'm going to go in with the Postmodernist Peach again, but actually is highlighter. I'm curious about this. I love the texture of it, the way that it looks. So cool. Let's see if it looks as cool on my face. First impression, it's quite a, I want to say chunky glitter. Actually, it looks nice on camera. And maybe just when I'm like this close to my face, I'm like, the texture. but from far away, not as bad. Yeah, actually, it's pretty pretty. All right, well, there's that. And then I have two lipsticks to try out. The two that they sent me were Sugar Dada and Sugar Sweet Cameo. I wonder if that's like a reference to like Dada art, like the Dadaists. I'm not sure. And these are matte lipstick, and this one is also matte. And then I was also sent 3 of the Powder Kiss lipsticks, which I've never tried before too. I'm curious about this nude one that they sent me. So I'm gonna try this first, even though it's not actually part of the collection. I'm just curious, I might just leave it out, we'll see. Typically, I have difficult finding more like nude colors for myself. Well, this just doesn't, ooh. The formula. It looks like it's gonna be so drying, and then, oh my goodness. Okay, this color, oh. Okay, I'm done. See you later. This is my look. This is Sultry Move. I'm into it. I guess I should actually try the 2 lipsticks from the collection though. So that's Peachy. This is Groovy. Oh, they feel so velvety touching them. Those are actually quite similar, although I'd say that that's Peachy is definitely has more orange to it, whereas Groovy is a little bit on the redder side. Hey Chloe, do you want to say hello? Here's my love. And then we have So Natural, which is a favorite of mine. Oh, you can't even barely see it because it's perfect. Then this one is more of a, I'm gonna say dusty rose. And this is Blush Please. I don't know how these don't immediately become favorites. I could see using these as eyeshadows too, for sure. Oh, it's actually a great idea. And then last I have Rosie Does It. And this one looks like it's gonna be intense. But again, you know, like they diffuse so easily that I don't think you can put on too much. At least it takes a while to get to that point. Like this is it diffused. Lastly, we are trying the 2 lipsticks, and that is the Sugar Sweet Cameo, and then the last one will be Sugar Dada, because it's a darker color. So this is the Sweet Cameo. By my calculations, looks like a great color for me. And you can really see how dry my lips are when you put on matte lipstick. Aside from my dry lips, which is by no fault of this product, but just my lifestyle of citrus, this is gorgeous. That's a gorgeous color. I would definitely wear that a lot. That might be going into my main rotation. Okay. This is so icky. And this is the Dada one. Oh, what a shade. Whew. I'm into it, very into it. I used to love wearing dark lipsticks, like especially Ruby Woo and Diva. That was like my main squeezes from MAC. And I have to say, this might be reigniting my love of the deeper matte shades. All right, rundown of what I've tried. These blushes are spectacularly phenomenal. I love that. I dropped one and it just was easy to smush back into the package. It didn't just shatter. That is such a blessing. And the formula on these lipsticks, along with the Powder Kiss, which that was my first time trying one, spectacular. Eyeshadows are, I think, like pretty standard MAC formula. I didn't notice anything different, but these colors are really beautiful, the 2 that I tried. The highlighter, it was okay. I don't think it's anything groundbreaking. It's definitely not the same formula as the Glow Play blushes, which would have been cool if it was. And then the Strobe, I don't think I used properly, so TBD on that one. Also, still really enjoying this Laura Mercier. I feel like my skin is not looking cakey or weird with it at all. I used it quite sparingly too, and I felt like it had good coverage for the type of coverage that I'm looking for. I don't think it's like full coverage, but that was not my intention today anyway. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. Thanks so much for joining me, and I can't wait to see you guys soon. Right? Toodles.